In the heart of the African forest, where the trees stretched towards the sky and the rivers flowed with life, there lived a mischievous monkey named Adiko. His fur was as red as the setting sun, and his eyes sparkled with cunning. Adiko loved to play tricks on the other animals, stealing their food and hiding their belongings. But despite his pranks, he was loved by all, for his wit and cleverness brought laughter and joy to the forest. One day, the forest was plagued by a severe drought. The rivers dried up and the crops withered away. The animals gathered to discuss the crisis, and Adiko, eager to help, suggested a plan. "I'll journey to the spirit world," he said, "and beg the gods for rain." The animals doubted Adiko's ability, but he was determined. He set off towards the spirit land, facing many dangers along the way. As he crossed the river of no return, Adiko met a wise old tortoise named Ogbunabali. "Where are you headed, little monkey?" Ogbunabali asked. "To the spirit world," Adiko replied, "I seek rain for our parched forests." Ogbunabali nodded. "Take this gift," he said, offering Adiko a magical seed. "Plant it in the spirit world and rain will follow." Adiko thanked Ogbunabali and continued his journey. In the spirit world, he met the powerful god Olorun. "Adiko, why have you come?" Olorun asked. "I beg for rain," Adiko said, "to end our forest suffering." Olorun smiled. "Your wit and bravery have earned you this gift." He handed Adiko a small glowing stone. "This stone will bring rain, but you must first prove your worthiness." Adiko listened very well and agreed, and was presented with three trials. Three trials. "Adiko, you must pass the three trials before you can achieve getting rain for your forest, your people." Adiko agreed and was presented with the three trials. "Adiko," Olorun said, "one, you must retrieve the golden horn from the depths of the forest. Two, Adiko, you must outsmart the cunning spider queen. And three, Adiko, you must solve the riddle of the ancient ones." Adiko was surprised, but he did not give up. With the promises he had made to the other animals, he decided to try the best he could and go through the test. He ventured into the depths of the forest, guided by his keen senses and intuition. He encountered many creatures. Another wise old tortoise shared the ancient knowledge of the forest secrets. Mischievous babies offered cryptic codes. Ancient tree spirits revealed hidden pathways, and then he found the golden horn. He was surprised that it had not been too difficult, and he tried to take it. The golden horn was within a radiant flower in the dark. Hurriedly, he picked it up and happily turned to leave. He was about to leave when the Shadow King challenged him. "Who dares to disturb the peace of the forest?" Adiko replied, "I come for the golden horn to bring rain to our forests." "You shall not leave with the golden horn," the Shadow King growled. "You shall not leave with the golden horn." Adiko cleverly used the horn's power to illuminate the darkness, and the Shadow King vanished, defeated by the light. Adiko faced the second trial. He encountered Ananse's daughter, the cunning spider queen, Ntikuma. Ntikuma wove a complex web to ensnare Adiko, intending to steal the wisdom and claim the golden horn for herself. Adiko, on seeing that, used his wit and cunning to praise Ntikuma's beauty and intelligence. He praised her, offering to share his wisdom in exchange for passage. Ntikuma agreed and posed him with 3 riddles. You shall answer these 3 riddles if you know you are capable. 1. What can be broken but never held? He asked. Adiko shook his head and tried to decipher the cryptic codes. And then he replied, he promised. Ntikuma was surprised that Adiko got the answer. All right, riddle number 2, she said. What has a head but never wears a crown? Adiko shook his head again and replied, a river. Ntikuma was surprised. He was surprised that Adiko was able to get it. All right, the last riddle, she said. What has a voice but never speaks? Adiko smiled and said, an echo. Adiko had passed it all. He had used his agility to evade the web and created a counter web, deceiving Ntikuma, escaping and leaving Ntikuma entangled in her own web. So Adiko escaped and arrived at the heart of the forest, where an ancient tree or Odwira stood. That was his third task from Olorun, the powerful god. Carved on his trunk was the riddle of the ancient ones. It was written, where shadows dance, yet darkness flee. Seek the key in silence, breathe. In a heart of stillness, find a sound that awakens life, yet echoes not around. Adiko wondered. He went through the riddle again. How can I know this thing now? I cannot know the answer. I read it again. He wondered, where shadows dance, here darkness flees. Seek the kingdom, seek the key in silence, breathe. He had made a mistake. He went back to read again. Where shadows dance, yet darkness flees. Seek the key, in silence breathe. In the heart of stillness, find a sound that awakens life, yet echoes not around. Adiko went through the riddle and tried to crack the cryptic codes. Oh, he murmured. The ancient ones are really strong at it, he murmured, and deliberated it as he cracked his brain with thoughts. After much pondering, Adiko realized the answer. Shadows dance on the surface of water, he thought. Silence breeze refers to the gentle lapping of waves. The heart of stillness is the water's depth. Adiko shouted, I know the answer. The answer is the key is the water's reflection. That is the answer. Odwira, the ancient tree, nodded his branches. Well done, red monkey. You have solved the riddle of the ancient ones and passed the test. You may go. Olorun was pleased with Adiko. Well done, Adiko, he said. Your forest shall have rain. Adiko planted the Adiko seed and the stone began to glow. Dark clouds gathered and a refreshing rain poured down upon the forest. The animals rejoiced. They were very happy. For a long time it had not rained. From that day onward, Adiko was hailed as a hero. His mischievousness was forgiven and his cleverness was celebrated. That's the end of the story. Please like, comment and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to be the first to get my videos each time I post a new one. Thanks for watching.